Okay. Hi, everybody. Today we're here with Mr. Bastian Pohlmann. He's the sales manager for Europe from Zweigart, Germany. Hi, Bastian.
Hello, Elena. Hi, the people at Casa Cellina. Good to see you.
Hi. Why did we schedule this interview with Bastian? As you know, Casa Cellina is selling all Zweigart needlework fabrics. And we have had a long relationship with Zweigart. So we just wanted to, go a little bit more in depth and also let you know Zweigart from a little closer with these small chat with Bastian. So the first question is, Zweigart is said to be the inventor to have invented Aida fabrics. Can you tell us something more about this story and about your history as a company?
Absolutely, I can do so. Elena, first of all, thank you very much for the introduction. It's a pleasure to be online here today with Casa Cellina and having the pleasure to, give you a few more facts about Zweigart and about our company. Concerning your question, yes, it is correct that Zweigart is known as the inventor of the Aida fabric, which was in the year 1907, so roughly about 115 years ago, when we first have woven this classical 4x4 binding, which is well known all across the world today, and a fabric which is very easy to count on and to transfer patterns in cross-stitch technique. So we are truly the company that produces this Aida weave for the longest time, I can say, around the world. And in 1877, when the company Zweigart was founded, we have already started with the production of needlework fabrics, and that is what we are still doing today, over 145 years later. So we have a great history and yes, a lot of experience in producing not only Aida fabrics, but many other fabrics as well.
So this is already, we can say, a plus of Zweigart. But if you were to say some more plus, I mean, in years, of course, competitors have become more and more. So what is the plus that Zweigart can today offer to people looking for quality needlework fabrics?
Absolutely, that's a great question. Well, first of all, Zweigart is all about quality and choice. So we are the only company that is still producing high quality needlework fabrics fully in Germany in our weaving mill. We offer the greatest collection of fabrics overall and a unique choice of colors that no competitor can come close to. And all of our products, as mentioned, are manufactured under greatest care in our mill in Germany, with the highest respect to the use of raw materials, to the environment, meaning that Zweigart guarantees a premium quality end product that is still fully made in Germany.
And a sustainable product as well, as far as I can understand. I mean, because you work in a sustainable way. So, I mean, today, this is a very important aspect, when we approach any industrial reality, I think. So
absolutely. Maybe to add, of course, the rules for production of textiles in Germany are quite strict, also for the use of chemicals and so on. So we really respect all these laws and want our products to be safe and not only for the environment, but also for the consumer to use. So that is something which is also a major, let's say, advantage of our products.
Yes.
Also, one more thing I wanted to add is, of course, all our fabrics are well countable, so they are straight and square, meaning having the same number of threads in the warp and the weft. And so this guarantees best stitching results for pretty much all types of techniques.
Yes, yeah, exactly. Yes, when we say, counted the technique, we know exactly what it means. And with Zweigart, you have, you can be sure, not to lose your sight while looking at the fabric.
Exactly.
Well,
Yes.
you also mentioned something about your raw materials. So we know it's mainly cotton and flax or linen.
Yes.
Can you tell us something more? Where they come from, and why do you choose to buy the raw materials in some areas rather than in other ones, and so on?
Yeah, certainly. I'll be pleased to do so. Our raw materials, which we are using, are mainly cotton, linen, and viscose or modal, which is actually the same. So yes, the Aidas are mainly made of cotton, 100% linen fabrics using the linen fibers. And then we have the even weaves where we mix the cotton and the rayon to have this blended fabric. Raw materials in terms of cotton are mainly sourced from German spinning companies, but the spun yarns are made in Turkey for the most part. We are definitely choosing best basic cotton materials for the spinning process, or requesting to use best cotton materials, not having any foreign fibers in them, for the cotton to be very clean, because we are producing a lot of white fabrics, so that is quite important for us. So Turkey is, let's say, our best source for high quality cotton yarns. Linen yarns are mainly sourced from Italy or from France. There we need very high quality linen fibers. Of course, there is always a choice between low, medium, and high quality.
Of course.
Also in the yarn section. And it's very important also for our, also quite expensive linen fabrics to use the best linens available in the market. And that's what we do. And sourcing them within Europe gives us a certain, security on standards in the yarns, and not, sourcing them from the Far East or other regions of the world.
Yeah, that makes a difference, definitely, we think.
Yes, also I wanted to add that we test all the yarns in-house when they come in. Once again, for quality in terms of tearing strength, in terms of a few other factors that are influential. And therefore we start the quality checking even with the yarn arriving, and continuing later with the fabrics that we are weaving.
Right. So the quality, the quality element is, what would be called pré-d'union between, all your manufacturing steps, I understand.
Yes.
Since from the very selection of the fibers that will be, composing your clothes, your fabrics.
Exactly. And also, without a high quality yarn, we cannot produce a high quality fabric. So overall, as in any, let's say, basic material, quality matters, and only with a quality base or a basic product we can then in the end manufacture a premium fabric. Yes.
So this is an element that's, that you have already explained, something that's behind your production. And can you give us an outline of something else? I mean, for example, how long does it take from the raw material to the end product on average, let's say for the Aida, and for the linen, and then for the even waves?
Of course, I'll be happy to do so. I'm not sure if anyone knows, or if everyone knows, but Zweigart is a full stage weaving mill, meaning we have a big yarn stock. We have a preparation department where we are preparing the warp to be put onto the weaving machines. We have a weaving and dyeing department, so we can dye any type of colors in-house, and also a finishing and quality checking or cutting department in the end. So everything is under one roof, and we are very independent from external service companies, which is a great advantage for us as well. And it gives us great flexibility in production. A full production run is normally, of course, let's say, a bigger production lot. If we produce Aida fabrics, we normally produce 1,000, 2,000, 3,000 meters, and then cut it down into colors. Yes, the total process from the start to all the way to the end could be taking up from about 4 to 8 weeks, which is a normal processing time for, let's say, from the yarn to the woven fabric to the finished fabric. Sometimes if we are very busy, it could even be a bit longer, but I think that's a normal time span. And we try to produce similar items on the same machines, not to change, let's say, warps
the
of
shape
the
and the
machines
warp,
too often, which is also then extending the production time. And also we stock raw woven fabrics. So we have a buffering stock where we can take raw Aida fabrics, raw linen fabrics, or raw Luganas, Muranos, and so on.
Whatever,
and dye them into color lots quite quickly. So we don't need to start the process from the beginning to the end, but we can use the raw woven material and be quite flexible to reduce the time to maybe a maximum of 4 weeks, and having the produced, let's say, the colored lot in the end. Yes.
And meeting the request of businesses like Casa Cenina, always asking you, be quick, please. We quickly need everything, please.
Well, time and production and delivery time, of course, is always an issue. But we are producing so many fabrics that, of course, we are always trying to meet the standards and not having our partners and even then consumers waiting too long for the fabrics. So we apologize if this is sometimes the case, but it's it's more due to a high order volume than to us delaying, let's say, any type of materials, because we are interested in selling and getting the fabrics to our partners, and this is, let's say, what counts in the end. Yes.
It sounds reasonable. Absolutely, I would say.
Yes.
Okay, right. And what about the future? I mean, you have been experimenting, new things like your vintage fabrics, which are screen printed with these marble effects to re-eco, as you call it, vintage fabrics. Or the checkered one called carré, or the splash one. So are you going to try new prints, or do you have new ideas without revealing anything? You can't, of course, but
yes, for sure, but it's a very reasonable question. As you know, Zweigart is always very innovative. We have 2 collections every year, one in spring and one in autumn, trying to bring out trendy colors, like, for example, the ones you see just behind me. So we have an in-house design team who can develop new fabrics, new colors, new prints, as you just mentioned. And I have to say, our prints are very successful. The mini dots, the normal dots, the vintage prints, and different variations in several fabrics. And yes, they have really been a great success. So definitely, we are going to continue to, let's say, take out colors which are not very good selling and replace them by new colors which are in trend, which are fresh, which
fashionable and fresh.
Fashionable, exactly. So that's definitely our goal. And yes, we will also develop new prints. They will be out within the next year. Some more variations. We're just in the development of that, and I think yes, you can be very, very interesting to see new Zweigart fabrics. And also you can see or you can follow our new social media account on Instagram.
Exactly. We will link these and show people to connect to your social web pages, both on Facebook and Instagram, for any new product, so that they can see in advance, have sneak peeks and so on. And we can always, stay updated with all your
Absolutely. Yeah. So if you follow at Zweigart Needlework Fabrics on Instagram, you will always be up to date. We also have a very nice Facebook page. So be sure to follow on social media, and you will always be up to date on anything new that Zweigart will develop.
And before letting you go, because the internet doesn't like long chats, unfortunately, but are you going to stock the new collection, the new quilting collection from Tanya Whelan, which was very successful, the former one with our audience? So can you tell us we will have something to show our customers?
Absolutely. Customers can definitely look forward to a new Tanya Whelan collection. The first one has been of great success. We have even reordered the first one again and restocked because it was really, really good selling. And we are already in preparation to stock up on the brand new fabric of brand new collection and fabrics of Tanja Whelan during this year. So I think we will have a separate introduction again on this topic, and but you can definitely look forward to a very nice and great collection coming up. And Tanja Whelan has done a great job again in creating a brand new collection. Yes.
Great news. Thank you
Wonderful.
so much, Bastian.
Thank you so much for having me.
Thanks for watching, and don't forget to stay connected with Zweigart at the links that we will provide you here below. Thank you.
Absolutely. Thank you so much.
Bye.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Bye-bye. See you. Bye.